Good morning, everyone. Don't be shy. You fill up these seats if you can. Although I don't think we're gonna have enough today. But we're glad to have you all here. I want to welcome you to this great event in the life of Calhoun Community College. First off, we've got some dignitaries I'd certainly want to recognize. Mayor Tab Bowling, the mayor of Decatur. Representative Danny Crawford is here from the state legislature, and we've got representing Mo Brooks, Mr. Johnny Turner, along with, of course, Senator Orr and Crystal Brown, who is on the Alabama Community College System Board. And also, I would be remiss not to recognize the most important person in my life, my wife Teresa, and my two boys Jake and Wyatt, who are right here as well. So and Senator Holtzclaw is here as well. Senator, good to see you. I want to tell you, this has been an exciting trip as we have worked with business and industry in our region, and to see the growth and the potential, the future growth of automotives in North Alabama. We conducted surveys to justify this program, and what I found was amazing is that just over the people we surveyed, in the next 3 years, there are going to be over 300 people hired into automotive technology jobs in either new positions or retiring people leaving their position to fill those positions left by retirees. 300 jobs, and that's just of the people surveyed. Because of the growth of North Alabama, our automotive dealers in our region are committed $30 million to grow their businesses in our economy, and that's huge. People like Kathy Anderson, Woody Anderson Ford, and their service manager Bobby White and Tony Jones reached out to me a couple of years ago, and we started to talk about this trip of starting to train automotive technicians. We formed a cadre of mom and pop owners, of automotive dealers who got together and helped pull together the effort to get us an appropriation from the state to help us get started and to help get this program off the ground and going. And here we are today to get ready to start to build our facility. You know, automotives are changing and the nature is changing. Just this morning, Ford Motor Company announced its first $100,000 pickup truck. $100,000 for a pickup truck. Would you ever imagine that people would pay that? But it's because of the advanced technology that are in every vehicle that we drive today. It's no longer putting your car under an oak tree and hoisting the engine out on the strongest limb. It's systems management, diagnostics, mechanics, hydraulics, hybrids, alternative fuels. This program is going to do all of that, and it will address all of that. We've handed out today some little 5x7 cards from our co-op program. And I want to challenge our dealers and our business and industry people today. I want to see your business on those co-op cards in the future, because every one of our students are going to have an opportunity while they're in school to go and co-op in a dealership or in an automotive shop somewhere. And we like to promote our co-op partners. This past year, we have doubled the size of our co-op program at Calhoun in participants and businesses who serve and hire our co-op students. It's a great way for them to learn. Where we're going from here, we're now conducting a national search, reaching out to our top automotive programs in the country, saying to those instructors, come to North Alabama. We've got a great secret of success here, and we want to hire you to come and run this program. So we're on our way. I want to turn the program over to my board member, Ms. Crystal Brown, who serves on the Alabama Community College System Board, and I'll be followed by Senator Arthur Orr and Senator Bill Holtzclaw. Thank you.
Good morning. It is my honor to represent the Board of Trustees for the Community College System this morning on this exciting day. We thank Senator Orr and Senator Holtzclaw and others for their continued legislative support, as well as being great advocates for the community college system. We are thrilled that Calhoun will have a new and improved automotive technology program in the fall of 2018. The training provided in this facility will provide our students with the opportunity to seek gainful employment, and that's great news for all of us. We appreciate Dr. Klauber and his team for seeking the input of many of you that are here with us today from area businesses to determine the specific needs that helped us with the facility. And we thank those of you here that participated, again, in the process as we continue our mission to make sure that we have and provide a workforce to meet your needs. So with that being said, I am thrilled to be here, and we thank each of you again for being here, and I will turn it over to Senator Orr.
Thank you, Crystal. And I'll be brief as well. One of the things I've learned in life that all of us are different. Every last one of us, that we have different skills, different interests, different likes, different dislikes. But our differences don't mean that one set is better than another or one like is better than another. We're all created in the image of God, and each person is created uniquely and specially. And that's one reason I like this project so much, and was honored to help with funding this project through the budgets, working with Representative Crawford and Senator Holtzclaw and Ms. Brown and others, certainly Dr. Klauber and Dr. Heinrich and Dr. Baker, our current chancellor. And I like it because not everyone wants to be a doctor. Not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Can I get an amen on that one? Not everyone has the acumen for biology. My wife can't stand the sight of needles or blood, and we've talked about a second career option for her, and she said, nursing's out. I can't do it. Not everyone wants to be a businessman. And surprise, surprise, not everyone wants to be a politician. Those elected here will tell you that frequently people come up to us and say, thank goodness you do what you do, because I certainly couldn't do it, or other people would not like the political arena. My point is that God put each of us here, put people here for a certain reason, and we're each important. But with this project, those that have the ability and like to tinker with cars, and who like to fix things, who like to analyze a mechanical problem and then find a remedy or solution. I thank God for those type people. The facility we're going to break ground on today will train up a new generation to repair and fix and understand the ever-increasing, changing, complex internal combustion engines. And that's so important to each and every one of us, because I bet each one of you drove here to work and came in an automobile. And because of Dr. Jim Klauber's vision that brought this to the table, this need will service for decades the Tennessee Valley and pay dividends for all of us that drive. But it's not all about us drivers. Again, it's about the individuals that will attend this facility and that will graduate from this program and be able to achieve a better life through increased earning capacity, not only for themselves, but for their families. And at the end of the day, my friends, that's what the power of education is all about. So thank you again, all of those who had a hand in making this a reality, and we appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much.
Good morning, and thank you for allowing me to share just a couple of words. You know, I slipped in late and kind of came up the long side of the building there, and thought I would get away. And being late, I had a meeting in downtown Huntsville and then ran over here, and certainly honored to be a part of this and come here today. But I was found out by showing up a little late and sitting out there instead of up here. But I appreciate, again, the opportunity. I would tell you that growing up in high school, I graduated high school in 1982, I was one of those VOTEC kids, is what we call them. I was one of the kids that went through VOTEC. We call it career tech now, because there's this stigma that's associated, and we've got to get away from that, folks. Ask your plumber or your electrician what they make. and you'll be stunned at the skill set that they bring, the truly skill. And we have the same thing with automotive mechanics, the same thing with automotive technicians that have the ability to diagnose what's going on in the very complex motors. But because of me growing up as a Votech kid, and I'm proud of that, I want to reach out to the young men and women that are looking at a different path to be able to go into the workforce. I want to be able to reach out to them. I want to appeal to them. And this is exactly what this does. They're going to look at what sits right here in their backyard, and they're going to have an opportunity to learn the skill sets and then take that and enter the workforce and go in and do things for their community, provide for their families. And that's what workforce development is, and what we need to continue to do is address from across the spectrum of those skills trades that exist within our communities. We need to address the demand that's out there from a retiring workforce, from a workforce that is changing, and these young men and women, as Senator Orr pointed out, they're not looking ahead at 4 to 6 years of college. They want to learn a skill, and in a couple of years, they want to be in the workforce. And I'll be honest with you, when I do finally have to take my car to go have it worked on because it's above my skill set and my set of tools, I love the service manager, but I want to talk to the guy with the grease under his fingernails, because that's the guy that's going to tell me what's really going on with that car and have a great conversation with him. That young man and young woman is right now sitting in high school, and through the 21st Century Workforce Development Act that we did at the state level, they are already being exposed to a variety of workforce development, and now being able to take it into the community college level as well is great. So thank you, Senator Orr, for your leadership with regards to this program. Representative Crawford, thank you as well, championing this through the House. And it's a great day for Decatur, a great day for Calhoun Community College. Thank you for letting me share some words.
Having been a former politician one day, I understand the importance of having an opportunity to speak, and I certainly want to get our two elected officials who are here, Representative Crawford and Mayor Bowling. I'd like to give you the opportunity to come up and say a few words if you like.
Thank you so much. You never ask a politician if he wants to speak, because he'll take that opportunity. This is one of my schools I attended. When I left Tanner, I spent 2 years at Calhoun, played baseball. I think right field might have been right here. But that was a long time ago, and things have changed so much. And all the work together that we're seeing from our high schools, our community Votech centers in Limestone County and here at Calhoun, it's all working together for those 35% of the people who aren't college material. And we just had an expansion from Toyota announced yesterday. So we're getting to be an area that's known for their automotive. And this is a great opportunity, and I appreciate this opportunity to speak and to thank y'all for all this center. Look forward to it seeing it go into effect next fall. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I have to wear a little covering over my head these days, or I'll be in trouble before our time is done with the sun. You know, it is really a treat to be here and to see the state's largest community college expand. And we're so thankful for Calhoun Community College and the role that they play in our region. I know that having trained service technicians as it relates to automotive in our area is very important. As Dr. Klauber mentioned, it's no longer that shade tree where you pull it up on the hoist and do your work. These engines, all the components associated with them, the technology that's changing as far as sensing and everything related to a vehicle now is requiring a different level of training. And to make sure that we have that in our area service departments is so critical. I'm thankful to hear about the relationship and the surveys that were conducted with area dealers. So it tells me that whenever we have issues with our vehicles in the years to come, that we're going to have a great workforce here in the Decatur, Morgan County, Limestone County, in the region areas. So with that, not only will we have reliable service, but we know that it will also impact the jobs that it will bring to our area and the impact that that will have on our economy. So the ripple effect is tremendous. So thank you again to Calhoun, to our state legislators, to everyone that has played a part of this. Everything that we see happening in our area is a team effort. And so we're so thankful, and we're thankful for you. Thank you.
Okay, let me get Senator Orr, Ms. Brown, Ms. Anderson. Let's go and throw some dirt.